Hello everyone, this is Highlander from MTG Cardsmith doing the Custom Magic Gathering card review, and today we are reviewing a series of cards by TGBC for his set Gakuren. So let's see what we got going on here. This is our first card called Herrscher of the Void. It's 8 and 2 colorless, so 10 mana. A legendary Honkai creature. What is a Honkai? Honkai creature. What does that mean? Define Honkai. Probably don't want to go to Urban Dictionary. Okay. Translate Honkai. Society? Huh. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. All right, so this is a 6/6 flyer. Whenever Herrscher of the Void enters the battlefield or attacks, exile target creature and opponent controls. Okay. Herrscher of the Void gets +1/+1 for each creature in exile. And Honkai creatures you cast cost 3 less to cast. Okay, so this is just a very large, hard to cast creature that does a lot of things. I mean, it's a powerful card. I mean, it's big. It kills something when it comes into play, kills things when it attacks, makes other things cheaper, though. That's pretty irrelevant. I mean, once you're at 10 mana, of course, this is really not a card you'd play for 10 mana. You'll probably reanimate this or get it into play somehow other than casting it, because it's difficult to cast. It's 8 and 2 colorless. I'm not sure why the colorless mana there is required. If it's a theme in the set, then that's one thing. If it's just kind of tacked on there, I don't think it's necessary. But we'll see. I mean, this is the first card I've seen from the set. So yeah, I mean, it's a little bit like an Archon of what's the Archon of exile things? Archon. No, it's not. It's a type Archon. It's a black-white Archon creature that exiles. Let's see. Yeah, Ashen Rider. That's what I'm thinking of. It's a little bit like Ashen Rider. So this is an 8 mana 5/5. When it enters the battlefield or dies, you exile a permanent. This costs 2 more. Exiles when it enters battlefield or attacks. It gets bigger for each creature in exile. I mean, it's just a big fat creature with a lot of text. Nothing wrong with that. But nothing particularly expiring? Nothing particularly inspiring, I would say, about this card. Yeah, it's a fine card. Yeah, I mean, I would give this one probably a 6 out of 10. There's nothing, I mean, the formatting's good here. I think, if I recall, there's been some issues with formatting in the past, so I'll give you brownie points for formatting this card well. So good job on that. I would say so I have 3 kind of criticisms about this. The first one is the colorless mana here. Again, with the caveat of, if this is a theme in the set, I'm fine with it. If it's just kind of tacked on there randomly, I think it's unnecessary. Just make it 10 mana. Also, this... I guess I can't really comment on this yet until I see more of whatever the Honkai creatures are. So strike that. So the other real, my main thing with this card, there's nothing really majorly wrong with it. It's just a kind of a standard, lots of text, does a lot of things card. It's not particularly inspired, I would say. So, it's not exactly telling a story. It's not very flavorful. It's not really doing anything particularly unique or interesting. It's just sort of a pile of stats and abilities. And, sometimes that's fine. But it's, I think you got to work a little harder to get a higher ranking. But a 6 out of 10 is a reasonable card. So, and again, I give you brownie points for the correct formatting. Glad to see that. So yeah, that's my review of Herrscher of the Void. I'll see you next time.